Hi everybody, welcome to Jin's Wall Street News. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell delivered remarks after the FOMC meeting on Wednesday. Quote, "The Federal Open Market Committee decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged." Unquote. 10-year Treasury yield is hovering around 4.53%. For the U.S. stocks, S&P 500 fell 0.47% and the Nasdaq Composite dropped 0.51% Wednesday. For current quarter's revenue guidances, Microsoft and Meta expect about 10% and 11% growth from the previous year, respectively. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell delivered remarks after the FOMC meeting on Wednesday. Quote, "Today, the Federal Open Market Committee decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged and to continue to reduce our securities holdings." In response to a question about the removal of the line from the FOMC statement that inflation has made progress toward the committee's 2% objective, Jerome Powell answered, quote, "If you just look at the first paragraph, we did a little bit of language cleanup there. We just chose to shorten the sentence. This was not meant to send a signal. Other than this, you can take away from all of this that we remain committed to achieving our 2% inflation goal sustainably." 10-year Treasury yield moved up as investors were surprised by the removal of the line from the FOMC statement that inflation has made progress toward the committee's 2% objective. Then it soon went down as Jerome Powell answered, quote, "We just chose to shorten the sentence. This was not meant to send a signal." Unquote. For the U.S. stocks, S&P 500 fell 0.47% and the Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 0.31%. The tech-heavy Nasdaq dropped 0.51%. Big tech stocks struggled Wednesday. Shares of Nvidia dropped 4.1% as investors were concerned about capex growth from hyperscalers such as Microsoft and Meta. The U.S. chip stocks performed relatively well compared to Nvidia as Dutch semiconductor equipment maker ASML reported strong net bookings for the previous quarter, up 169% quarter-over-quarter. Shares of Microsoft fell 4.63% in extended trading on Wednesday. The company reported $69.6 billion of revenue, up 12% from a year ago, higher than expectations. Adjusted EPS was $3.23, up 10% compared to the previous year, above expectations. However, when it comes to the guidance, the company expects current quarter's revenue to be between $67.7 billion and $68.7 billion, the midpoint of $68.2 billion, up 10% year-over-year, below expectations. Microsoft Chief Financial Officer Amy Hood said during the conference call, quote, "Capital expenditures, including financial leases, were $22.6 billion, in line with expectations. We expect quarterly spend in Q3 and Q4 to remain at similar levels as our Q2 spend. In fiscal 2026, we expect to continue investing against strong demand signals. However, the growth rate will be lower than fiscal 2025. Meta stock gained 2.29% in extended trading on Wednesday. The company reported $48.4 billion of revenue for the previous quarter, up 21% on a yearly basis, better than expectations. Adjusted EPS was $8.02, up 50% year-over-year, above expectations. When it comes to the guidance for current quarter's revenue, the company expects it to be between $39.5 billion and $41.8 billion, the midpoint of $40.65 billion, up 11% from a year ago, below expectations. Meta's Chief Financial Officer, Susan Li, said during the conference call, quote, "We expect our full year 2025 capital expenses will be in the range of $60 billion to $65 billion. We expect CapEx growth in 2025 will be driven by increased investment to support both our generative AI efforts and our core business," unquote. Okay, this is the end of today's news. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.